There's something very interesting about time for this collective, for this reading. Almost as if like you have more time available to you, and that's on purpose. Like spirit is purposely creating situations where you have more time for yourself, and because spirit knows and you know that if you had more time you'd be doing something with it, and that could mean resting, sleeping, shopping, being more social, or starting a new creative endeavor like opening a business while you're working your 9 to 5. But I'm getting this energy that you guys might not be interpreting this as this, right? So for example, if your hours got cut, it's like, oh my gosh, like you're perceiving it as, oh no, my hours are cut. And so what are you going to do with this time? Like time is precious here. Yeah, fresh start and loss. This is the time to start, plant those seeds and start that fresh start. Start pivoting, start making that transition. Don't perceive that you've lost, perceive what you have gained and how it's going to help you moving forward. Observe anything that you're doing, partaking, thinking even. It could be an internal thing or it could be an action or behavior. They're saying observe what you are naturally being called away from. So maybe you guys just have these like recent intuitive feelings to like, every Friday night I do this, but now I don't want to. Like I don't feel it anymore. Or maybe you're starting to have new things that you're being drawn towards. I feel like you're in this transitional period, like energetically, where spirit is preparing you. This is the preparation. You're not leaving that job yet. You're not fully starting something yet, but you're like starting to like have certain things that are growing, which is going to help you like really move away from something else. I don't know. That was very weird the way I said that. I paused that at 222. So we have fifth dimension and hesitation coming out. I feel like something is like you're perceiving this as scary. Like you know that you can use this time, or maybe you're even like understanding like spiritually or energetically like, oh, spirit, like while this seems like it's bad or I'm losing something or I'm losing hours or I have more time now for whatever reason, and you know that you can use this time. Like I feel like this collective has been saying things like, if I had more time I would do this, I would work out, I would, do my routine this way, I would, even if it's smaller little things. I feel like you guys have this hesitation about whatever your intuition's telling you. Like your intuition's telling you like use this time to do blank, but you're hesitating that. You're like, I don't know. I feel like you guys might be just like feeling like you're second guessing your connection here, your guidance, or maybe like that classic spiritual conversation that we all have is like, you can have the relationship with your intuition very strong. You can have the intuitive information, but you could still not follow it. You could still not trust it. You could still say, okay, I know what I need to do, but I'm not going to move forward until I see this and this first. But that's not how this works. That's the thing, right? Like when you have to trust that inner knowing to begin. Like you're not going to have the evidence, you're not going to have the proof, you're not going to have the result or that guarantee. That's the whole journey. You know what I mean? Is trusting yourself here. We have solitude. Yeah, this is that peace here. Going deep within yourself. And on this card, it's like a chair with pillows, as if like maybe you guys are going to therapy. But they're saying use this time to connect to your heart, like this card says romance on it, but I take it intuitively as love in general, the energy of love. Like what do you love? Like if you have this time available to you, so like what do you want to do with it? What's exciting to you? What feels good? Right? Like if you had a whole day where you had no plans, no one counting on you or anything like that, what would you do? What would you create that day? What would you do for yourself that day? I'm hearing something about like self-love, like in the form of following through and following your heart here alone. You feel like you won't be caught. You feel like you won't the universe will abandon you, or the universe is stringing you along, but then you're going to be dropped off in the middle of nowhere with no help. Or you feel like if you were to start creating or start doing the things that you want to do with this free time, that more time, you feel like you don't know if it would even matter, or like, I don't know what this is. You feel like you won't receive. You feel like your attention is on what you will gain materially, but you're not thinking about what you will gain energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And I feel like with material world and alone, you feel like you're something about this, what you're going to be using this time for, you don't think you'll receive, or you're scared about, you're not good enough or something to receive, or you feel like something could change your life or improve your situation, improve your money, grow your money, expand your wealth, whatever, but you don't really know that. You're hesitating. You don't fully believe it. It's doubt. But you won't know unless you try. The proof, the evidence, the thing that you feel like you need in order to move forward and feel secure in this decision, or secure in building this, creating this, doing this new thing, or pivoting in a certain way here, is you doing it anyway. The evidence is you wanting to. The evidence is the fact that it won't leave you alone, right? Like, if you keep telling yourself like, oh, this is what I want to do, and if I had the time, I would do this, I would transform, I would be healthier, I would do this, and my life would look so different. That's your sign. Just the evidence, the feeling of you wanting to. That's all you need. We have travel here, so I feel like you're going to be meeting new people. I feel like this is just a message of you doing it anyway, even though you don't know. Mystery. You can't see 8 steps down the road. And you guys are so funny, because I see so much of myself in this collective. I used to be that person that's like, oh, well, like, the universe would give me step 1, and I'm like, well, I need to see steps 1 through 10 before I even start step 1. And that's when the universe started only giving me 1 step at a time, because that helped me develop my trust, my faith, my inner knowing of my guidance. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward, and you're not going to know. You're not going to know how this unfolds. You're not going to know what the end all be all timeline, or where this is going to bring you in the next 5 to 10 years. But that's the point, is you following your excitement right now in the present moment.